What's up, guys? I'm Carlos here, back with another video. And today, what we have in front of your screen is the on your left the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G. This is the 6.7-inch display with the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner that you saw right there. And on my right is the Sony Xperia 1. Now, this is rocking a 6.5-inch screen display, and this is rocking a 6.7. And if you compare both, which I'm about to, the Sony Xperia is actually taller due to the 21 by 9 aspect ratio. Now, you might be thinking, well, this one's 6.5 and that's 6.7. How could that be? Well, this one has a forehead and a chin, as where the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G barely even has one. You can see the body goes all the way down, almost to the bottom, and the top, besides that big pill right there where the camera is, that's the only main difference. But of course, the Sony Xperia one, you can see the bezels right here on top, and on the bottom, they're pretty significant, pretty big, compared to the one on the left side. Now, one of the key main differences about these two phones is, of course, this one being a curved display on the left, and this one being a flat display. But when you compare both phones right next to each other, you can definitely see the difference between this on the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G, how big, how wider it is than the Sony. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't like the Sony Xperia, because when I saw it through videos with other people, it's something that you don't see until you actually own one. And now that I owned a Sony Xperia 1, I didn't like the fact that it's too thin. I don't know. It's just me. I'm too picky, I guess. Uh, but I mean, I like the fact that it has a flat display. I'm always into that. Now, of course, the back. This is the Sony, and this is the. I don't remember what color. It's just a black. What they call it. But uh, it's got like a, what do you call that? A glass mirror feeling. Now, of course, one of the big advantages that this Samsung Galaxy S10 has, it's got a bigger battery. This has a 45 mAh battery, as to the 33 million 3300 mAh battery on that. And this is what I like about this one, the wireless power share. So you just place that on the back, and you start charging your Galaxy Watch. You can see it says perfectly wireless charging right there. And since it has a big battery, you don't have to fear being dying anytime. And then you have the I got the box right here. I want to say that actual name. Samsung Galaxy Buds. They charge wirelessly. Let me place it in the right place. There it is. And you guys can see the little red dot right there. Now those things are charging as well. Now that's a big advantage that phone has compared to that one on the right. Uh, but I'm actually really surprised, guys, to tell you something about this Sony Xperia 1. The fact that the fact is that I haven't charged this phone in, let's see, what's it, 3 days consecutive. Not a single charge from 100%, and it's now at 59%. But I haven't been using it. I have been kind of using it every now and then, but right now I'm rocking three phones. I'm just doing a test. But I mean, even though it's got a small battery, uh, I don't know what Sony did. I mean, I don't know, but I have everything in dark mode as far as I can get it. Uh, Unfortunately, this phone doesn't have. This feels like a stock Android kind of Sony, like I said in my other video, but I couldn't get this thing to turn dark. That's the only thing I couldn't turn dark, and this the notifications on top. But I got everything. Like I downloaded this dialer that's dark themed. Of course, the message. This one turned black on settings. It comes pre-installed. And then I got my Google feed news on the left. It's dark theme, but you have to get Nova Launcher in order for you to do that. And I'm a big fan of Live Earth, and I got that from the Google Pixel. That's why I have it on almost every single phone. And I like this setup right here. It's kind of like the stock Android. You know, you got your date right here, the date, Sunday, July 7th, 80 degrees outside, 10:19 a.m. For those of you wondering, I live in the Midwest of the United States. I've been living here for a long time. But anyways, guys, both of these phones are fast. Of course, this one has a 512. I just got this phone yesterday. 512 gigabytes of storage, and this one's rocking the 128. Yeah, you can see right there. 453 gigabytes of available spaces because I downloaded some apps. And this one has 128. You can see it right there. Now this has 8 gigs of RAM. This one has 6. So of course this one's gonna be a lot faster. But in reality, they're both fast phones. I mean, this phone's probably lasts you about 2 or 3 years or more. Depends on how good you take care of them. Uh, but the reason why I'm doing this video in a rush because I did sell this phone, so this will be the last video I make of the Sony Xperia 1. I had fun with it. Unfortunately, I didn't like the fact that it's too thin, uh, too slim for me. I like big phones. I'm always into big phones, and so and I don't know. I love it. I love the fat display, but the three rear cameras. Like I said, they weren't shocking. This like I was expecting this cameras to be really good, being a Sony phone, but they're not. They don't get quite as good as Google Pixel, man. Man, that Google software camera, it's quite a thing, man. I don't know what Google's doing, but keep it up. Anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. Hopefully, you guys liked it. Leave it a like if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.